Raise your hand if your mornings sometimes feel like a marathon before you even leave the house. Between kids, work, and all the things, it feels impossible to keep fit in skincare and makeup. Oh my gosh.
All right, well, that is why this week we are working on and talking about our reset routine. You know, we don't always have it all together. I know you guys probably think, well, we just have it all together. We don't, right? So we're going to talk about how to simplify your mornings and still feel polished and confident in just a few minutes, because it doesn't have to take a long time to look good and feel good.
Yeah, I know for me, one of the major things that helps me reset is making sure that I get up even a couple minutes before my kids. And my husband works a job where sometimes he goes to different places, and he's been working at a different location. And okay, he gets up like 15 minutes later, which sets the whole morning into a different tone, right? So I had to reset. I had to say, okay, Montana, you're going to have to get up that 15 minutes earlier so you can get your quiet time in, so you can get your coffee. Yeah, just feels a little more peaceful for me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. And, you know, one of the things is that I always find when I'm resetting things that are normally, you know, like getting back into the routine, especially with the beginning of the school year, when I'm ready to reset, this is also a good time to like add new things, like things that you've been mismeant to about. And so, you know, when you add those things in there, I know some people like to just add one new thing if they're ever going to add something new. For me, I find that completely disrupting my entire routine in order to is how I reset. That's just there is some science behind that. I don't know what it is, but I know there's science behind that. And again, not everybody can do it, but it definitely is something worth taking into consideration to like literally just create a whole new thing in order to reset and do the things that you've been meaning to do.
Yeah, for sure. When routines fall apart, everything just feels so much harder, right? And so that includes your skincare and your makeup. Resetting your routine truly makes life smoother, simpler, and actually helps you enjoy mornings and life again.
Most definitely. So the thing is, you want to look women in general. Okay, maybe this isn't you, but I'm guessing if you're watching, this is you. You want to look and feel all put together. You want to start your day with, you know, catching a glimpse of yourself in the mirror. And you're like, hello, right? Because seriously, you know, you don't need to spend forever in front of the mirror, but when you look good, you feel good. And that's where having a streamlined skincare and beauty routine can make all the difference, so that instead of skipping it because it's too complicated and then catching a glimpse of yourself and going, ugh, you look tired and old, sister, to yourself, that's not a good way to start your day. This is the way that you can really invest in yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So first, let's take a quick, simple skincare reset. So think of your skincare routine as like just the foundation, the beginning. You don't need 10 steps. Okay. When you're trying to implement a new habit, like Stephanie said, like, yes, you can be one of those people that totally disrupts, but I think that what Stephanie's saying is great as far as like the masses. But if you're trying to implement a habit, like,
well, and not necessarily skincare, because you can be really smart about that.
So you don't need 10 steps. You need simple steps, just a few to keep your skin looking healthy and glowing. When your skin looks good, your makeup looks good, and it's quick and easy. Stephanie always says, your makeup will never be a 10 if your skincare game is a 2.
Yeah, right? For sure. So here's the thing. You know, one way you can disrupt and reset your skincare is, like, to give an example, because it doesn't have to be a lot of steps. Like, if that's what you think, it doesn't have to be, because it might just be a matter of, I don't know, maybe if you haven't really been using the skincare that you bought a year and a half ago, maybe it's time to just like toss it. You know, maybe you're just not excited about it. Maybe you need to be able to get excited about it with something that's because it's simpler and because it's going to have better results. And that's where a set like our Time Wise Miracle set or one of our other custom skincare sets come into play. I mean, in just a couple steps, there are 5 essential steps to properly taking care of your skin, okay? It's just like you wouldn't brush your teeth with just water. right? And we all know there's things also that you're supposed to do, like you should floss and you should whatever. And not everybody does it, but there are shoulds. Don't should all over yourself. Don't get caught up in that. But like the thing is that there's 5 things. You want to cleanse your skin. You want to moisturize it because you don't want to look like a raisin. You want to look like a grape as long as possible. You want to protect your skin, and just in simple steps, you can be out the door with a total reset and skincare and products you can be excited about using. You'll notice a difference in your skin. And when you see a difference, I think that that's when you really can get excited and get behind it.
Yeah. And that first time someone notices, like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so good. You're like, oh, worth it. Right.
Yeah. Well, or you might even, so I've had people say that they've noticed that people will compliment something. Like all of a sudden they'll start because not everybody notices, oh, your skin looks really good. Maybe unless it looked kind of, but they might be like, did you do something different with your hair? Did you? Blah, blah, blah. And so even if it's not a skin compliment,
right.
If you start receiving compliments, you just know it's a skin compliment.
Yeah, just know it's something. They notice it.
So let's talk color. A quick go-to face can be the secret to being like pew, pew, like a quick shooter to feeling confident even on the busiest mornings. You don't have to sacrifice looking good and feeling good just because insanity's around you.
So important. Okay, all right. So a quick reset routine for me is our CC cream, mascara, cream cheek color, gloss, or tinted lip balm. And it's fast and easy. It makes you look alive even when you don't feel it. And I am loving these 2 new products that Mary Kay has for fall. So our gel cream cheek color, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. This one is, I tried a new color today, Steph, passion fruit.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And then of course our tinted lip balm, which is phenomenal. This is the Coral Blaze. So this is good for the warm skin tone girls. And then we have another one that is in my purse, and I don't have it to show you, but it is so good too. And
mine's right next to me. Yeah, we have those here. And you know what? Even faster, just quick side note, because we were playing with these just last night on a live. You can put I put this on my cheeks, and I put what was left on my lips. And then just for fun, I took this color and put it on my eyelids. And I'm going to tell you right now, this felt so moisturizing because there is hyaluronic acid in it, and it's wonderful. Yeah. And then the pink, hold on, since I didn't get to see the pink, I'll put it on. Mine I've used up so much, it's like dead. Okay, so there you go. That's the pink. There you go. It's all right there. So those are the simple things that can keep you going. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, so the other trick is having 1 or 2 products that you can switch up when you want things to be a little more fun, like adding an eyeliner, right? You start with your dash out the door look, which is that gel cheek color, your CC cream, your lip balm, and mascara, and then maybe you add a little lip liner or even a pop of more color with a fun, jazzy lipstick. I like to keep this one in my office when I feel like, oh, I just need a little something, right?
Yes. And really, all you need is like a little capsule like that, right? Like a capsule wardrobe. It's the base. And then, you have those staples, and then you can throw in some statement pieces and you're good to go. For example, one of my favorite things, well, I don't do it now because I don't really go anywhere after work, but back in the day when I lived in DC and we would go out for happy hour after work, all those days. And if you wear brown eyeliner, which truth be told, I know for the longest time I was opposed to brown eyeliner. It's actually amazing. And not only is it amazing because it's not as harsh, but it also is amazing because adding black eyeliner to a all-day brown eyeliner turns you into an all-night look. Just that simple. And again, it's not even that you like try too hard, but your look will be elevated. You won't look like you were, it'll look like you did something before you head out with some girlfriends. The other idea that you can do too is even just grab a shade darker of the eyeshadow than what you've been wearing. Just pop that in the corner, even if it's black. And do not be afraid of black eyeshadow. We have a cool, and if you blend, remember, blend is your friend. If you blend, it doesn't have to be scary, but it definitely can add some depth to your eyes. And again, those 2 things can elevate your look. And never underestimate the power of a great red lip color. But you want to do a neutral eye with that one. We can talk about that another time.
Yeah. So whether you're resetting your morning habits or your workouts or your eating habits or your skincare or your makeup, September is the perfect time to reset all of those things, especially your beauty routine.
Yes, include your beauty and your self-care in your overhaul. And if mornings feel rushed or overwhelming, we would love to help you create your own 5-minute face, your beauty capsule right there. Drop a clock in the comments. Yeah, just like a little emoji or just and be sure to tag us and message us. We'll help you. We will be there. We will reach out and we will help you set that up, get it figured out so that you can add this fabulousness to yourself because you deserve it.
Yeah, totally. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.